Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Okay, interesting. That's come loose. Cross. Firmly met. Rafinha. Linton. Rafinha. Gerson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Subimendi. Yamal. Subimendi. Yamal. Grimaldo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. It's Linton. Rafinha. Rafinha tries looking up for options on the left. Lenormand gets good distance on it. Shot it! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So, a breakthrough already. Lenormand. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. He's got away. Danilo. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gerson. And he's there to clear it. Brazil have reclaimed it. Linton. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. That's going to go a long way. And it's Danilo. Tries a deft little ball. Played into space out wide. Yamal chasing after it. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Linton. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. On time, excellent interception. Subimendi. Grimaldo. Plenty looking forward to seeing. I think this turns on, Jim.
Well, Peter,
Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Subimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Spain just doing what they're good at, possession-based football. It's lovely.
nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Danger averted for now. Danilo have it back and can go again. Rafinha, oh, good spread. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Nico Williams.
It's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of
Pedro Porro.
This becomes
Brazil
a big incentive. It changes
early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Subimendi. Yamal. Now it's Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. Gerson. Brazil out in front with an early advantage. Marquinhos. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. And here's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Gerson plays it in. Gerson. This might spell danger. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Linton. Linton proves just a little bit too strong. Linton. Oh, it's played into the area. Subimendi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Alexandro gets over and intercepts. Here's Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zubimendi. Now it's Yamal. And it's Porro. That looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. Cleared away. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's not going to find its target. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. It is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's an excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. Yamal's cross. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. And here's Yamal. Time to deliver. He's there to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. Sandro tries to clear. Danilo. Marquinhos. Gerson. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Linton. Rafinha. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. Takes a shot. Perez has got himself a free kick. He's gone for goal! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Salisu. Lovely pass. The equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Lenormand. Can he get onto this? Lenormand, gently done. Nico Williams, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's Nico Williams. Perez. Gabriel. Linton. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Gabriel. Linton. Sandro. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pedri. Grimaldo. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Gordon has it in a wide position. Now who's going to be... Linton. Gabriel. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pedro Porro goes short. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Spectacular save! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Grimaldo, now here's the delivery. Gerson. Danilo. Gerson. Linton. Too much on that, it's gone out. Gerson. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Oh, great run, magical! Brilliantly cut out. Danilo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Calmly anticipates. Alexandro. Gerson. Linton. Alexandro. Yamal, gently done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedro Porro given the lift of his goal. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! Keeper has taken decisive action. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, that was well positioned and
First
well
to this.
pitched. They can't
That's a
hurt
foul.
with their backs to goal.
Grimaldo. The Norman. Pedri. Zubimendi played out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Alexandro has created one goal already. That is a little undercooked. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Linton. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedri. Grimaldo. Played over towards the opposite flank. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Zubimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gerson. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Perez. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. Deftly away. And here's Perez. It's Perez! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedro Porro plays it short. Hit into the middle. Gabriel getting this one clear. Sandro. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's Perez. Zubimendi. Danilo getting this one clear. Throw it. Williams. Zubimendi. Oh, this is a great position. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Perez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And they've got Ruiz. And here's Yamal.
Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. And it's Perez. Fabian Ruiz. Always onto this. Yamal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. Pedro Porro with the short one. And he thumps it clear. Shot, surely! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Sandro. Linton. That's a nicely weighted pass. Grimaldo. 2 minutes to be added on. Sandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams. The normal. Pedri. The normal. Grimaldo looks to the other side. Yamal. Perez. Zubimendi. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Danilo with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Pedri. Subimendi. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Tries to dink it through. And the ball is out of play. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gerson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Sent him sprawling. Yamal. And here's Ruiz. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz chips it through. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Subimendi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Williams. Takes a shot! And that was very necessary. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown a yellow card.
Yeah, they could drink.
Protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Great chance! That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Looking for a decent ball in. Vinicius Junior. Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lenormand shifted upfield. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton, Rafinha, Rodrigo, Danilo, Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, caresses it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Gerson, Marquinhos, Linton, and it's played forward. Rafinha, Vinicius Junior, over to the left. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerson, and it's Danilo. There are a few waiting for it. Danilo with the cross. Pedri. Lenormand gently done. Pedri. Danilo cuts it out. So what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior. Rafinha played with finesse. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Pedri. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. Grimaldo. Martinez. Subimendi. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. He is through here. Ball swung in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Martinez. Yamal. Subimendi. And here's Perez. Alexandro tries to clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Now this could be a chance. Bruno Guimaraes aim forwards. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Lenormand. Martinez played up towards the front line. 60 minutes played. Linton did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha, probing pass. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Grimaldo, moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Proves too strong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Jason. Jason. Can he stop it going out? Martinez. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Rafinha. Jason. Danilo. Danilo gets a cross in. Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Martinez. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hoisted in. Martinez clears it away. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Vinicius Junior, played out to the right. Very nicely done. Can he finish? Just off target.
That's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Fabian Ruiz. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Martinez. Zubimendi. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Bruno Guimaraes. Sandro. Played into space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Gets it away. Referee's given a throw. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. He's having a shot! And it's played forward. Gabriel. Danilo. Danilo forwards and with intent. Jesson. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Lenormand gets it away. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. Sandro can get it clear. We get a throw in. Fabian Ruiz. Jesson. Rafinha. Was a brilliant save.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Rafinha. He's got space in the area. Rodrigo. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zubimendi. And he goes cross-field. Matheus Cunha. Oh, super find. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? Gabriel makes the interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafinha. And the shot! Has another go! Raya herring after the ball here. Martinez getting this one clear. Crosses it in here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. That's not going far. It's Guimaraes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could assist them in winning.
That was a routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Guimaraes clears it away. Fabian clears it away. Pedro Porro closing in on goal. And here's Marmouche. Pedri. Trezeguet. Nice interception, well timed.
Strong running down that left flank.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cross goes in there.
Yamal.
That has been knocked clear.
Yamal.
Looking to run onto it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty
what
waiting
a
in the middle.
try!
He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That was very necessary.
And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, there's a probing ball. Castagna wins the duel this time. Luca Bacchio. And here's Tielemans. It's a threatening ball.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on
Salah.
to win this,
And it's
it'll
played
be fully
forward.
deserved.
Fas makes the interception. Castagna. Pedri. De Bruyne. De Calpa. Now it's
Doku.
Rodrigo. And here's
Doku
Vinicius
is
Junior.
hurtling down that
Matches
left-hand
Cunha.
side.
And it's Alexandro.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this
Doku
game.
picks it up out wide.
So who's he picking out?
Oh, crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Oh, the keeper's done
Pedri.
ever so well.
Luka
They'll have
Bacchio
one
clearly
final
thought he
crack
had the
at it.
beating of the keeper.
Nico
Oh,
Williams.
this looks sharp.
Fas gets over and intercepts.
That's a good
De
block,
Bruyne.
but at the expense of a corner.
De Calpa.
The referee's ball play back
Yeah.
and has booked him for the original offence.
Fas. Luca Bacchio.
Looks to get on the end of this.
Will play through for the wide man. Castagna is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gabriel gets it away, and it's Salah.
Well, there's no
Salah.
doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
He is
They have
just
to maintain
caressing the ball.
The energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Openda. This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. Tielemans.
Vinicius
Junior.
Junior.
That's been
He's
drawn
gone in.
away. And it's claimed by the
Goes
keeper.
back.
Nicely intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Spain have a free kick.
Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Nico Williams.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Alexandro. Rafinha.
Defending of the desperate variety. And claimed it back swiftly.
Alexandro tries a cross. And he's there to get it away.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's in a great position here.
Oh, some tackle that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Rodrigo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Williams. Williams' cross.
Marquinhos gets it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into the middle.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mathias Cunha. Alisson sends that a long way. Danilo. Oh, nice touch.
Needs a quality cross.
Danilo played in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Morata. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And it's been taken short. Here's the chance to cross.
In it comes. Alexandra
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior.
Danilo. He's found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Grimaldo.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil have to get it into the box, and quickly. Rafinha! Oh, they could be caught out here.
And here's
In he goes again!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Grimaldo.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marquinhos
Gets rid without sophistication.
Lenormand. Pedri. Grimaldo.
Morata.
Perez.
That's tidy. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Climbs up big! And can he finish it? Superb from Fabian Ruiz! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Alisson.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. And it's Alexandro. He is just caressing the ball.
One good cross, maybe the last chance.
Morata. Grimaldo. Lenormand shifted upfield. Morata is onto it in a flash. Danilo does really well to win the ball there.
So that's it. It is all over.
Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their